Shane? After what you put me through, I should be mad. I should be angry. But you know what? I'm not. You know why? Because you brought out the fire in Jack Xavier that you said you would. And that fire is building up strong inside, and it's coming for you, Alex. Hey, Vanson, what was all that about? Belt shot? What's that about? You want Jack Xavier? You want the fire that I've got burning inside? You want some? Come get some.
Fans, welcome once again to another episode of FWA TV. As always, I'm your host, John Atkins. Coming up later in the hour, we will see the family in their quest to recruit a new member. Also in the main event, the anarchist Doug Williams will place his British Heavyweight Championship on the line against former WWE star D'Lo Brown. But coming up first, Stevie Knight takes on Nikita as he attempts to pick up the £10,000 bounty currently placed on her head. Over now to Nick London and Tony Giles.
Well, Nikita's got the option to leave, but if she stays, what a payday it could potentially be for Stevie Knight. Because if he picks her out, all you could might get that's right there. Now, let's look at this. If Knight can take her out, he will be £10,000 richer. He might get a spot on the but Nikita is starting off strong. This is what Nikita needs to do, Nick. A couple of arms, a couple of hands to the face. Letting Stevie Knight know that Nikita is not male or female, but you should take the light. Gotta tell you, man, Tony, I am absolutely apart here. My wanting Nikita to win, but my heart wants Stevie Knight, the cold old. It truly is an internal battle, like what was in the ring right here. Nikita holding the ropes open for Stevie Knight. She just wants him to get back in the ring so we can have a wrestling contest. At the moment, it looks as though Stevie Knight's being maybe just a little bit of a coward. Coward? Would you be a coward against Nikita? Probably, yeah. We dish out some brutal punishment in her time. And there's the locker right there. And they're both going there. Nikita with the wrestler. I am surprised. Next time wrist up there from Nikita, wrenching the arm around, inflicting as much pain as she can. Stevie Knight though goes with the roll through, breaks the hold, grabs the wrist above Nikita. Nice chain wrestling there from Stevie Knight, wrenching weight on the arm, trying to talk it up, trying to inflict as much pain as possible. Nikita with a nice roll through, goes with the forearm, takes the wrist again, wrenching away. I mean, many people see the wrist like it's just a simple move, but it's simple but effective. Nikita uses it to go into the hammer. Stevie Knight reverses with a nice fireman's carry, goes in with a nice tight headlock, and Nikita backs out once again into the wrist. Well, we've seen some fantastic exchanges and manoeuvres here. Stevie Knight himself was well renowned in this area for being such a great technician. Meanwhile, Nikita has improved her game time and time again every time she goes down to the FWA Academy training facility down in Portsmouth. The match sped up a little bit, and Knight went to double to the outside, but Nikita fighting away. A nice clothesline there as Nikita is draped over the top rope, and Stevie Knight unceremoniously just shoves her off. Nikita crashing into the guardrail. Nikita now down on the outside, tries to get back in the ring, but Stevie Knight on that ring, preventing Nikita from doing that. And he sets her up in a fireman's position and across the guardrail. The is there. I mean, they're for the crowd protection. They should not be used in this match, but Stevie Knight is doing whatever it takes to maybe win the match, but more importantly, to win it. Those barricades are there for protection. They're also there for one other reason here tonight, for potentially injure Nikita. She could break her leg or maybe close a windpipe on those things. You never know. They are a weapon, and a weapon is known for damaging, bruising, and breaking bones. But from the outside, back in the ring, Stevie Knight definitely playing the power game at the moment, using his to his advantage. Stevie Knight obviously the bigger of the two, but Nikita is the quicker. And you know, with the tide turning, in the match. How do you think she's going to feel when she's got to do whatever it takes? Let's put £10,000 on her head. I can't feel, this is bringing out a whole new side of Nikita. I think the irony is it's brought the best out of Nikita. I mean, after all, you remember that match she had against that Polish chick from Essex. She completely him up hard by the end of it. That's right, we saw the match with Nikita versus Darren Bowes. Nikita winning that match quite, definitely as well. It's a different story we're seeing in the ring at the moment. Stevie Knight back from Nikita into the corner as he sends her off into the other corner. Back first, Stevie Knight goes right in, but Nikita meets him with a nice forearm. Caught it beautifully, just underneath the chin, keeping Knight away. She's going to the top rope. She's missed the elbow. That could cause, today of your elbow just to explode, fill it with liquid, and, force you to retire and not be able to claim that money. Or maybe you could just rip the face off with his laces. A nice boot break there from Stevie Knight. But, Stevie Knight is not going to give Nikita, any breaks. Because, in this round, that's exactly what he wants to give her breaks, if you know what I mean. All I mean is he's not going to be leading in this match. Stevie Knight firing back with some chops. But Nikita just firing away back. She will dish it out, Nick. She will not stand there and, be abused. She will kick back and she will fight back harder and harder and harder. Stevie Knight with a stiff kick to the back there as he picks Nikita up. This isn't just a financial thing for Knight, though. This is also as we see Knight was on the sidelines trying to find his opportunity to get back into wrestling. Meanwhile, there's this, in his view, a mere woman in his face as he saw it. Now he has an opportunity to take her out. I mean, I see her back and Stores like she's looking over her shoulder because this £10,000 doesn't just have to be claimed in the ring. It can happen outside of the ring. What you've got to understand is competitors want to claim it in the ring because it's effectively illegal mugging as long as the event occurs within the ring. They can't be sued, they can't be arrested because it was a professional liability. Nikita was firing back there, but Stevie Knight cut her off again. Nikita is firing back. She sends Stevie Knight off into post, but Stevie Knight with a pump handle sets Nikita up. She's up. Oh, and he sets her down. Much throws it in. 1, 2. Nikita at the last second getting the arm up. I mean, Nick, we've seen so much fight in Nikita. We mentioned it. The £10,000 match. She's looking left. She's looking right. She's doing everything we can. She's kicking out everything that people throw away because she does not want to be out of wrestling. This is what she loves to do. Personally, Nick, I'm disgusted that someone wants to put the £10,000 value just to get out of wrestling. What can anyone have against Nikita? I have absolutely no idea, and hopefully sometime down the line we will find out who's put that bounty on her. We have no idea who it is. It could be anyone for all we know. It could be front row, it could be in the back. It could even be the bloody referee for all we know. We have absolutely no idea. Finally getting behind Nikita now as she spins up the rope. Hensel is there, takes Stevie Knight now. The fans are well and truly behind Nikita at this point. Nikita with the flip takes Stevie Knight down to the mat. Once again, Nikita is up and she is fired up now. She's really on the mat. Looks like she was going for a T-bone like maneuver. I'll tell you one thing, Knight wasn't having any of it. And he scoops her up and down. You've got to believe that will have a whiplash effect on that neck, which Knight can be looking at. Nice body slam there from Stevie Knight. Yeah, it all just reiterates the points that he's already made in this match. Working on the head, working on the neck area. He's perched on the top rope, Nick, and it's not going to be good for Nikita here. Stevie Knight gesturing, but Nikita very well timed, very technically illegal on Stevie Knight. Nikita now ascending to the top turnbuckle. The fans are behind her. They want to walk out of here the victor. Like an angel in the heavens, rising to the top and this with a drop kick heart and runs. Well and truly out the running, Nick. Nikita one more victory up in the FWA. Like this real quick because Knight wants to collect that £10,000. You're going to have to do it outside of the contest now, and therefore breaking the laws of our country. Nikita's got to watch her back for all you know.
up to date with the latest news and events from the FWA, be sure to visit our online home at www.frontierwrestling.com.
It's been 1 year since Loki has been in the FWA. 1 year since Loki showed the FWA fans what I'm all about. You see, I went to a great draw with Flash Barker. And next week, Loki will return to the UK and to the FWA to fight James Ty. Now, James Ty, you're a young up-and-comer. You're very talented, but what I'm gonna prove to you is the same thing that I prove to everyone who steps into the ring, and that it is not the of the fighter, but the of the ring. James Ty, the FWA, and the United Kingdom, all you can do is be ready.
Recently, the ever-popular Simmons was due to have a match-up to determine once and for all the number one contenders to the FWA Tag Team Championships. As we'll see now, however, the family had other ideas.
So here he is, the big hero, Mr. Popular, Simmons. Simmons, listen to you. Okay, get the picture. Simmons, you're the big hero. Simmons Mania is running wild. These people love you. They really love you. Step out of it, Simmons. These people don't care about you at all. And I'll tell you why. You see, Simmons, you're a comedy character. You're a figure of fun. And yes, these people, they laugh when you're around. But they're not laughing with you, Simmons. They're laughing at you. That's right. And the sad truth is, Simmons, that if you only got serious for just a second, you would have limitless potential. You could be the FWA heavyweight champion if you put your mind to it. And that's why tonight, Simmons, I'm going to offer you the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm going to offer you the chance to join the family. Hold on. And I'll tell you exactly why you should. You see, you're just like the family. You are just like these people, in fact. Just say no! Just say no! Just You're just like the family, just like these people, because you are from the downtrodden classes, Simmons. You've been abused, you've been misused all through your career, particularly by the Duke of Danger. You've seen the way he's treated you over the last few months. Where was he at New Frontiers? Where is he now? He doesn't care about you, Simmons. No, he doesn't care. So Simmons, listen to me, listen to the truth. Andy, listen Andy. All you've got to do, ditch that ridiculous butler outfit. Ditch the Duke of Danger. And most importantly, ditch that rough little scrubber right there. Do not speak about her like that again. Right, okay, that's fair enough. You just calm down, Simmons. You make a choice. If you're not with the family, you're against the family. Go on, get it. That's it. This is what happens when you down the family. You just made the biggest mistake of your life, Simmons. There you go. Go get that chair now. This is your moment, Travell. This is what Drew would want, Travell. Go get a chair. Go on. That's it, Ross. Pick her up. Go on. Go on, Scott. Nobody messes with the family. Nobody. This way, turn around. This is Paul, this is your big moment. Go on, Paul. Alright, go on. Actually, Paul, just a minute. Just a minute. Let me do it. Let me hit her with a check. Go on. Travell. Look at those eyes, Travell. Look at Drew McDonald. He would want you to let me hit her with a chair. Now give me that chair now.
Get out of my face for once. Shut your mouth, fatty. You, fatty with the hood. Be gone. Now, I'm sure everyone is very interested to know who attacked me at New Frontiers.
Wait a minute.
I can exclusively reveal it was the family. But I bet you're all asking how I know that. Well, in fact, it's quite simple. They stink. Any group of men
who stay together that long are bound to smell worse than Simmons after an entire day mucking out my stables. Now that fact alone means they're in for a shoeing of a lifetime. But combined with the fact that they're led by a fat Scotsman.
You can't say that about the god of British wrestling!
Simmons, you know of nothing I hate more than a fat Scotsman. Means they are in for a thrashing so severe that has been unsurpassed by the great peasant battering of 1611. So family, I want you to know that you have now deal with the Hampton Court Collective. We're coming for those belts, and we will prove to you and everybody here we are indeed a class apart.
Simmons, damn me.
Oh, yes, Duke.
The family. You have now crossed the line. Nobody, but nobody, tries to come and steal my staff away from me. You have and injured my butler. How are you, Simmons?
100%.
With no, I now have no one to clean my underwear or polish my trophies. There will be absolutely no weekly maid inspection. But that is the least of my concerns. The family, you have crossed the Duke line. I can't take it anymore. I want you to know that me and Simmons are coming for those tag belts. We are in the FWA. We will prove to you that we are indeed a club than anyone else. Have you got anything to say, Simmons?
Well,
I can't believe this. Look what happened to Drew. He's going to be angry. He's going to be furious.
But I know how we can make him happy again, family. Because the family's gonna get their on you, Duke of Danger, you miserable cretin. Well, let me tell you this, Duke of Danger, when the family gets you in the ring, they're gonna tear you apart.
Time now for tonight's main event as the anarchist Doug Williams places his British Heavyweight Championship on the line against none other than the former WWE superstar D'Lo Brown. And I can see now that D'Lo's got the microphone, so let's see what he's got to say.
Are you down? No, Brooksburg. I want everybody in all of Europe to hear it. I said, are you down? You think I give a damn if you're down or not? Do you really think I give a damn if you're down or not? See, the only reason I came to this godforsaken hellhole you call a country was to come here to the FWA.
Shut up, player!
Was to come and take the FWA British Heavyweight title, take it back home to Chicago, Illinois, and rename it the US Heavyweight Championship. Everyone, you bricks sitting out here, you shut your damn mouth, you sit down, and you pay respect, cause I'm a damn legend. Now, the last thing I'm gonna say, I better not hear from anyone out here that D'Lo sucks, cause I damn sure don't suck.
FWA Heavyweight Champion making his way down to the ringside now, Nick. It's Doug the Anarchist Williams taking on, well, some would call him an icon in wrestling, a former European champion, former Intercontinental champion. In fact, the first man to ever hold both belts at the same time. I am, of course, talking about D'Lo Brown, a man that is still making waves on the wrestling scene all over the world. And here he is tonight challenging Doug Williams for his British heavyweight title.
Now let's look at both competitors. The last time we saw Doug Anarchist Williams, he had a phenomenal title defense against 5-star Mark Belton. He managed to wiggle out of that one 2-1. Meanwhile, D'Lo Brown went non-title against the European XPW champion Johnny Storm, and he got the victory courtesy of the high power bomb. But that's not the only weapon that D'Lo Brown's got in his arsenal. Oh no, he's got that top rope blood splash that he likes to call the lowdown.
Hailing from England.
D'Lo Brown used the fan support to get him his match with Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm decided that, well, he wasn't going to defend his XPW European title against D'Lo Brown on the behest of Rob Black. So Doug Williams, being the fighting champion that he is, Doug Williams said, you know what, D'Lo, I'll give you a title shot, all you've got to do is ask for it. D'Lo asked, and Doug gave it to him. But now that D'Lo has his title shot, Nick, what does he do? D'Lo turns his back on the fans.
Well, you know, D'Lo accepted this match not with the blessing of the fans, no, he did it with the blessing of the company. D'Lo Brown there giving some mouthy words to Doug Williams to let him know why he's here to compete with Doug Williams. Now, as I was D'Lo Brown has done it with the blessing of the FWA as a company, because let's look at it, it's win-win, baby. If Doug the Anarchist Williams retains the heavyweight title tonight, then Doug's near year-long title reign will become even more prestigious. Meanwhile, if you get the title around D'Lo Brown, well, there you go. You've got a high-profile American to help spread the FWA branding all the way over to the United States of America. So whatever happens, it's going to be a great contest. But Tony, as a bigger fan as I am of the Anarchist, I'm looking for a D'Lo Brown win. I reckon a 2-1 victory for the man, because I am down with the Brown.
A cocky shot there from D'Lo Brown. They're just playing the side count game at the minute, Nick, and it looks as though D'Lo Brown is in charge at the moment. Doug Williams there with a nice tight waist lock on D'Lo Brown. D'Lo Brown trying to use his elbow, trying to wriggle out of it, does so. D'Lo Brown with a nice wrist lock there. Doug Williams rolls through, trying to break that hold, get one of his own, and he managed to. Doug Williams there, backwards through the legs of D'Lo Brown, still holding on to that wrist. D'Lo Brown trying to get out of the hold, forward flip, but Doug Williams goes in for the pin, and a quick 2 count there, Nick. Wow, I mean, Doug Williams, has obviously done his homework. Has D'Lo Brown?
Well, this is the thing, it's easy to do your homework on D'Lo Brown because he's been all over international and national television, let's not forget. Meanwhile, Doug the Anarchist Williams, he's only been shown in this country as well as on tapes that are available in America. Therefore, therefore, D'Lo Brown might not have had as much opportunity. But I'm telling you one thing, look at what D'Lo's doing. I do not know how wise this is, going against Doug the Anarchist Williams with a technical game. But let's be honest, the British wrestlers are known for their technique, and Doug the Anarchist Williams is probably one of, if not the best at the technical.
The way Doug Williams does that there, Nick. D'Lo Brown had hold of the head, was trying to bring him closer and closer, grounding him down on the mat. Doug Williams squeezed out of it there and has both of D'Lo Brown's arms locked up, but D'Lo gets to the ropes and breaks the hold. You make a very valid point. Is D'Lo Brown doing the wise thing by playing the pure wrestling game with someone like Doug Williams?
Yeah, well, absolutely. Doug Williams went straight for something there. D'Lo Brown, very early in his career, had an intercostal pulled muscle at the hands of Dan the Beast Severin, and Doug Williams was going for that maneuver that injured D'Lo Brown and took him out for several months all those years ago. Now, don't get me wrong, that injury was a long time ago, but at the same time, injuries linger, Tony, and every time you have an injury, you will have a weakness. You'll notice Doug the Anarchist Williams has got a bit of his collarbone sticking out. That's from a broken collarbone very, very early on in his career, so you've got to believe that both men will be going for those respective weaknesses.
D'Lo Brown asking Doug Williams to fly off the ropes and go with a shoulder barge, and Doug Williams does. Doug Williams using a different tactic, stop on the foot that we may not have seen before, but if it works, use it. D'Lo Brown with a nice hip toss there on Doug Williams. Doug Williams goes in with a kick, and D'Lo Brown shoots him off. Both men up to their feet. D'Lo goes with the clothesline, but Doug Williams straight in with a waist lock. Doug Williams manages to roll through D'Lo Brown.
Oh, look at that!
No, only a 2 count there, Nick, but quick fast action. You know, something we haven't seen from Doug Williams very often. Doug doesn't usually play the quick game, but he will do whatever it takes to retain his...
You know what you think, as Doug Williams is a former multiple-time judo world champion, you wouldn't think he's that agile, but good God, can that man get that agility when he needs it? I mean, there, we saw a few moments ago, he just literally flipped all the way over the vertical D'Lo Brown and was able to roll him up. Desperate to get that quick 1, 2, 3, so we can get the first points for this 2 out of 3 falls contest.
That's right, Nick. In a 2 out of 3 falls contest, basically to go in with the advantage, whoever gets the first fall, the all-important first fall victory, has got to go into the remaining 2 falls thinking, well, I've got 1 victory, 1 more won't be so hard to get.
Well, absolutely, we talk about it all the time, every time we see these 2 out of 3 falls contests. It's something that me and you agree on, which is a damn rarity, I'll tell you. But what it is that whoever gets that first fall, well, the other man, he's just playing catch-up throughout the entire contest. So obviously you want that quick fall, because then you've got the advantage. There's no pressure on you, but the other guy will be some bullets.
Doug Williams with a nice snapmare there, and he's holding on as a rear naked choke there on D'Lo Brown, and he was holding his knee in the small of D'Lo's back, putting that extra bit of pressure. A nice knee drop there, goes in for the quick pin, but D'Lo kicks out 1. It's the extra pressure points that Doug Williams likes to work on. He goes in with the rear naked choke, but he adds the knee as well, just adds that little bit of extra flavour.
Doug Williams call him the torture device over in America.
That's true, Nick. Doug Williams there with a body slam. He seems to be clutching his back for some reason. Maybe D'Lo's already... You see it there, Nick. Doug Williams clutching his back. Maybe D'Lo's already found a weakness in Doug Williams.
Well, it might have been just an injury that's accumulated over several matches that he's had. I mean, defending your title consistently in 2 out of 3 fall contests, that's going to have some wear and tear on you. And the lower back's one of the first things to go. Maybe it was something that D'Lo did in the contest. I'm not quite sure. I might have missed it. But D'Lo now, the taste out of Doug Williams, and this is what I think is wiser from D'Lo. He does not want to go into a technical contest with Doug Williams. He's a cocky guy, and it's this arrogance, this confidence that drives him through his contest.
Doug Williams now fighting back, proving that he will play the game if D'Lo wants to play, and D'Lo Brown, basically Doug Williams picked him up, tried to go in with a maneuver, but you see Doug Williams clutching his back. D'Lo was able to capitalise on that by using his weight, driving Williams down to the mat. Williams is holding that back, and when a wrestler sees that is a targeted area, it's like a red rag to a bull, Nick. D'Lo Brown is doing nothing now but targeting the lower back area of Doug Williams, stomping on the back, knees to the back, stomping away. Basically by Williams showing that he's hurt, he's giving D'Lo Brown the advantage.
It's like painting a bullseye on his lower back.
I just can't see a way out now for Doug Williams.
Well, this is the thing. I think D'Lo clicked because when Doug Williams went to pick him up, Doug's lower back must have been in agony because Doug just fell completely backwards. Could not hold the weight of D'Lo Brown, and when you can't hold the weight, that's the first thing you think of, lower back. D'Lo saw that Doug was holding his lower back, and as you're right, red rag to a bull. I couldn't put it better myself, and he's just been stomping away. The technical game, I'm just going to kick his disc out of him.
D'Lo down there with a couple of stiff chops, but Doug Williams will have none of that. Fires back with a nice couple of European forearms there. D'Lo Brown sends him back in the ring because he wants to inflict more punishment on the back of Doug Williams. Goes in with a quick pinfall. 2, a kick out at 2 for Doug Williams, and a confident kick out, Nick. He's not ready to give it up just yet.
Watching D'Lo now is more like watching a street fighter, very reminiscent of when he first came into wrestling with his Nation days. And there he is. It looks like he's picked another target. It looks like he was going for that shoulder. And D'Lo just throwing Doug pillar to post. He's not in. Oh, sky high! He hit it!
He's hit it! The first fall goes to D'Lo Brown via the sky high power. I honestly, Nick, didn't think it would come so quickly in this match.
Could it be that Doug's incredibly competitive timetable has resulted in this lower back injury that we noted earlier on in the contest, and as a result D'Lo Brown was able to capitalise. D'Lo Brown was able to take the offense. He was able to take the early advantage. Hit high, 1, 2, 3. D'Lo Brown is not letting up either.
You see that D'Lo Brown is continuing stomping away on the lower back of Doug Williams. Maybe a good idea for D'Lo Brown to go for a quick picnic, hit another offensive move, and just, more body slams, more knees to the back. As he goes there with a blatant chokehold, though, the referee, open your eyes, look at what is going on. D'Lo Brown is choking Doug Williams right now. Referee Steve Liz, who governs these referees, Nick? Someone should really get
Steve
on the
Linsky.
case of
Steve Linsky governs the refereeing body here in the FWA. What Linsky says is law. Now, let's be honest, Linsky's a controversial chap, but he does do his job well. He knows how to count to 3, Tony.
Well, fair enough, Nick, fair enough. If he governs the referees, who am I to say anything different? Only that he's blatantly not giving Doug Williams the breaks when D'Lo Brown should have them. You know, D'Lo Brown is cheating in this match, and the referee seems to be completely...
He is the law in that ring, like I am the law in this commentary booth, Tony. Alright, you've just got to realise where the authority lies these days. And as the authority, I'm telling you this, D'Lo Brown could very well take this.
Nick got he reversed D'Lo Brown like he was going for a sky-high powerbomb, and Doug Williams reversed it in mid-air and turns it into a crossface. Now you know D'Lo Brown is going to be begging to get to those ropes to break the hold. He does so, and Doug Williams, being the fighting champion, actually releases the hold, relinquishes the move by something I don't think D'Lo Brown was due, and D'Lo Brown gets back again straight away on the offense, targeting the lower back of Doug Williams.
That was an impressive reversal though. He went for sky-high, Doug stepped out and got that crossface. My goodness, it's just a good thing that D'Lo Brown was able to reach ropes.
D'Lo Brown sends Doug Williams outside the ring. The only thing I can think he's going to do outside the ring, Nick, is inflict more punishment. He's got the guardrails out there, and it's almost as though D'Lo heard me as he chokes Doug Williams over the guardrail.
You know, it's a good thing that Linsky is refereeing. Sorry to go back to this, but you know what? Linsky's a lot lenient. He's a lot more lenient as a referee, and he's allowing us to have this match. I mean, D'Lo's taking advantage. D'Lo really is bringing a fight as opposed to a wrestling contest here tonight at the Broxbourne Civic Hall. And as a result, we're not going to get no cheap disqualifications. We're going to find out truly who's worthy of holding the FWA gold.
D'Lo Brown with a nice helo there into the ring, showing his athletic ability. But D'Lo Brown, instead of showing off to the fans, it might be an idea if he actually tries to pin Doug Williams. And if he does, he's already 1-fall up, Nick. We're looking at a new champion right here.
2-0. He'll be the first man to win an FWA title match. 2-0. And we've seen many great title matches.
But Doug Williams, Nick, Doug Williams is not ready to finish yet. You're stepping forearm on D'Lo Brown. A stiff one as well. One of the stiffest I've ever seen come from Doug Williams, as Brown is now down on the mat. Williams is begging him to get up while still clutching that back. It's obviously giving him a lot of pain, aggravating him quite a lot. Williams now picks D'Lo Brown up, sends him off into the ropes.
Well, it's a good thing that the match has been going for a while. D'Lo caught him, picks him up. We've seen this before. It was just a swing around, sit out, you're a Nazi, tight cover. No!
Doug Williams at the last second managed to kick out. A fantastic move from D'Lo Brown. Could have ended the match, any other time, but Doug Williams knows that 1 fall down, he has got to do everything he can, summon all his strength in that ring to keep his belt around his waist. Doug Williams into the corner turnbuckle. D'Lo Brown goes with the shoulder block, but Williams moves out of the way. Williams with a nice drop toe hold. He takes the arm of D'Lo Brown there. He's got it.
He's got a hammerlock here. And he bridges. He bridges with the hammerlock.
And D'Lo Brown is tapping out. It is now 1 fall apiece. You see how quick the tide can turn, Nick.
We've seen it so many times. You think the American has got the advantage, but Doug Williams from out of nowhere will turn the tide back in his favour. You've got to believe it's because in the late moments of this contest, the adrenaline is flowing, and when it's flowing through the veins of the yardstick of British wrestling, he feels no pain. And
Williams now is firing back, goes straight away. He was going for that hammerlock once again, but D'Lo Brown wisely got to the ropes as quickly as humanly possible. He didn't want to feel that pain again. Williams with a kick to the abdomen area of Doug Williams, and another one. It's not looking good for Doug Williams, I can say this at the moment, Nick. D'Lo is still wailing away on the back area. D'Lo has a plan, and he's using the ring ropes to his advantage as well. The referee is giving him the fire count, and D'Lo is breaking the hold, but going straight back to, Nick, look at that. D'Lo using all his weight on the shoulders of Doug Williams and posing to the crowd the arrogance of D'Lo Brown. I hope this man doesn't win our British heavyweight title.
Like a chef preparing his masterpiece, he is peppering Doug the Anarchist Williams with punches, kicks and dirty tactics, and it could lead him to the title. But Doug is fighting back with his heart and very Tony.
Williams is not ready to give up yet, Nick. It looks as though he's down and out, but he fires back. You get the forearms, you get the punches, he'll do whatever it takes. Brown sends him off the ropes now. Doug Williams with a knee to the abdomen sent crashing down again. D'Lo Brown with a nice basement clothesline there. Folds Doug up. 2. Doug Williams kicks out. Very slow kick out there from Doug Williams, Nick. I honestly thought he wasn't going to get the arm up in time.
D'Lo could have had it there if he just revised his pinfall strategy a little better. He might have had both legs hooked up, but I reckon if he had just the one hook better, he might have gotten it. He's going off the ropes. He rolls back off. Doug is looking.
Oh my word, Nick, from nowhere! The Shining Wizard. 1, 2, 3. No! Doug Williams at the last second gets the arm up. The Shining Wizard, the knee. Where in the face? I've seen it put many a man down.
We're not alien to that manoeuvre. We saw CM Punk wipe out Raven with that move.
That's true, Nick. I've seen D'Lo Brown put people away in All Japan, in TNA with that very move, but Doug Williams knows it's all to play for. It's all on the line. He needs to be kicking out as often and as quickly as he possibly can. D'Lo has Doug backed up into the corner. D'Lo sends him off into the other corner, but Doug Williams puts on the
Revolution DDT. Oh wait, D'Lo caught him, but I thought we were going to see Doug Williams' Revolution DDT. That is the manoeuvre that won him the FWA heavyweight title for the first time, but he caught it this time.
Second road, Nick. Doug Williams jumps off. 1.
That is it.
No! D'Lo Brown, a second rope Revolution DDT, but D'Lo Brown, wow, still manages to kick out.
I gotta tell you, this D'Lo Brown, tough as nail and brown leather boot. Doug Williams off the ropes with speed and a big ass knee. Goes for the cover. Could this be it?
No.
D'Lo out.
You saw that very limply. D'Lo Brown is starting to now feel the effects. The longer this match goes on, I feel it's going more in Doug's favour. Doug Williams is an endurance man. He's the Iron Man of British wrestling, and Doug Williams goes in with a nice high knee there, springs off the ropes, another high knee, but D'Lo Brown manages to basically stop the hold. D'Lo Brown, Doug Williams up, powerbomb, hits it square in the middle of the ring, and he's now tying up.
He's going for it, cloverleaf.
He's getting it,
This
Nick.
is the third fall, Tony. This is the proverbial penalty for the final score. What's it going to be? Is Doug going to hold
Williams needs to get to the ropes. Williams needs. No, D'Lo Brown pulls him back into the centre of the ring. Doug Williams is going to need to get to those ropes as quickly as possible. You see the way the back is being arched, the way it shouldn't be. Doug Williams now so close to the ropes. Yes! Doug Williams gets to the ropes now. D'Lo has to break the hold.
Doug Williams in the proverbial penalty spot that I was talking about managed to get the ball in the back of the net. He reached the ropes. The contest is still on. We're still at a dead heat. It's 1-1 apiece. Who's going to get the final fall, Tony? I honestly believe it's D'Lo. I think Doug's too hurt. He's too tired, and D'Lo's just been too dominant.
D'Lo Brown has tried the power game, Nick. D'Lo Brown has tried the submission game, and nothing seems to be working. He is doing everything he can to put Doug Williams away. D'Lo Brown perches him up on the top rope now. D'Lo Brown's got something in mind, Nick, and it's not going to be good for the anarchist Doug Williams, as Brown is now ascending to the top rope. If he hits a top rope superplex, Nick, Doug Williams' back is going to be out of it. This is going to be it, Nick. I can see it coming, but Williams is fighting back. Williams, D'Lo Brown down to the mat, top rope.
Bomb scared me.
And he hits it square. 1, 2, 3. Yes, Doug Williams with the bomb scare knee drop from the top retains the FWA British Heavyweight Champion.
If this was a rugby game, that was the conversion that won the title. Doug the Anarchist Williams with my favourite manoeuvre, the bomb scare knee drop. 1, 2, 3. I really wanted D'Lo to win it, but quite frankly, I am thrilled. What a contest. Both men, hell of an effort.
Fans, I never knew that 60 minutes could fly by quite so quickly, but it has, and once again, unfortunately, we're out of time. But be sure to join us next week as we see James Tye, who's been on a bit of a losing streak of late, take on top US star Low Key. We'll also see, as a result that we saw earlier, Paul Travell take on Simmons in one-on-one action, and in a tag team contest, the show stealer Alex Shane and his protege, Hay Vanson, will take on the parent of Aviv Mayan and Jack Xavier. As always, I've been John Atkins, and until next time, we'll see you ringside.